Please kindly listen to me rapidly. The reason why we have this page on the group is to help singles, to help you through your struggles, to help you to get the right person for you and to have a happy family. So we're just guiding you through. We don't connect people, but we can guide you with the advice, counsels, our experiences, so that you don't make a mistake. And I'm going to read something to you. Someone wrote this, and I thought that every single man or woman needs this. And I would thank that person for what he wrote. He was being sincere, and I really appreciate it. His name is Bello Babatunde Simon. He said, sexual urges, how I handle mine without masturbating or sexual urges. Okay. So he said, I won't lie. There were days I felt proud of myself while people around me complained about how difficult it was to stay away from sex or masturbation. I would quietly smile because somehow I was pulling it off. But if I'm being sincere, it wasn't because the urges weren't there. They were. Sometimes they came at the most random time. You could be scrolling through your phone, watching a movie, or just lying on your bed, doing absolutely nothing. Before you know it, your mind has traveled somewhere else. I found out that my real battle wasn't with my body. It was with my mind. The more I entertained certain thoughts, the stronger the urge became. The more I fed my eyes with certain things online, the more difficult it became to stay in control. So I started making small changes. I became more intentional about what I watched. I stopped giving myself too much idle time. I kept myself busy with work, reading, learning new things, and spending more time around people who added value to my life. It didn't make the urges disappear. It just made them easier to manage. There were still difficult days though. Days I almost convinced myself that nobody would know. Days I almost believed that one little compromise wouldn't matter. But somehow I always reminded myself that every habit starts with one decision. Then one day something happened. A young person shared their struggle with me. Everything I have written above wasn't actually my story, it was theirs. As they spoke, I realized they weren't looking for someone to judge them. They just wanted someone to understand the situation. That conversation made me realize how many people are fighting silent battles. Some are addicted to pornography. Some can't stop masturbating, even though they've tried several times. Some keep jumping from one sexual relationship to another, not because they enjoy it, but because they don't know how to deal with the urges. The truth is, sexual urges are normal. It doesn't make you weak. Having them doesn't make you dirty. What matters is how you respond to them. If this is your struggle, don't conclude that you've lost the battle, because you haven't. Get busy with something meaningful. Be careful what you feed your mind. Find someone you can talk to without pretending. And if you're a person of faith, don't be ashamed to ask God for help. You're not the first person to struggle with sexual urges. You probably won't be the last. But you don't have to let those urges decide the direction of your life. Get busy. And then he went ahead to do a little advertisement. But this is a very, very thoughtful write-up. And I think everyone should listen to it. They should know, everybody should know that the fact that you have sexual urges doesn't mean that you're dirty. It's normal. We're sexual beings. God created us like that. But it's how to manage it and with whom you have it. Having sex with your wife or husband is not the same. But having it with someone you're not married to is where immorality comes in and adultery comes in. As young people, you struggle with these things and you wonder, am I clean? Am I dirty because I have those thoughts? Am I no longer a Christian because I'm struggling with this? No. You just need to manage what you read, what you watch, and who you associate with. I hope somebody gets blessed by this text. And I hope that someone uses it to strengthen themselves in their walk with God and in their journey through chastity, staying chaste and waiting until they get the right person to get married to them. God bless you. And please share your text like this, sincere text like this. I love it, and I think I will be reading some of them out here, because sometimes you don't read these things, you just scroll to them and you miss those messages. I know there are lots of posts, but some of them stand out, and I think that someone will learn from it. God bless you. See you next time. Don't forget to follow, like, and share. And thank you, Babatunde Bello Simon, for sharing this. Thank you so much. Bye.